Steve, a new championship, a new captain in Morrow. Why him?
Well, I think that everyone can see first and foremost what a world-class player he is, has been for so many years. I think his game can grow even to another level, and he's a player who wants to improve, wants to get better. So that example he sets across the whole squad is really important. I think secondly, he's a player who thinks deeply about the game, he's considered and articulate about the game. That is balanced really by the way he plays the game with a fierce competitiveness. I think having that balance with someone who thinks deeply and a fierce competitiveness in the way they play, what's been a role model for others, I think is the right blend for what we need right now.
Just broke there this morning or late last night. 5 players have got injured over the weekend and 5 new players coming in. How disruptive is that for you as a coach?
Well, I think it's part of rugby, and you've got to adapt. Remember, opportunities come in different ways for players, and I think it's up to the players to grasp that opportunity. And sometimes, players really do come in and grasp an opportunity that maybe they didn't have, and they're not going to let go of it. So I think it's an exciting time for the squad.
I know you won the tight game against Ireland last year in the Six Nations, but you also lost a lot of games last year by a couple of points. How big a drive is that for you this year to change that mentality and get over the line?
I think in so many ways the mentality of this England team has been excellent. The team, particularly over the last 6 months, has evolved in the way we want to play. It's evolved in the makeup of the team, the actual players within the team. You see a squad. You just alluded to some of the changes within the squad. I think the average age generally we've been playing is about 25 years old on match day. This is a squad with a brilliant future ahead of it, and I think it's already doing so many good things competing with the teams. Now, clearly we didn't get the wins we wanted, didn't get over the line in as many games as we wanted to. Our job is to keep building and improving to get those results.
Tom Willis gets a call. Why this time? And is there a chance he could make the 23?
Well, I think every player who's in the squad has the opportunity to be in the 15. And I think Tom he's a player who he plays the game with such incredible hunger. And he's a player I've been speaking to for a long period of time. He's been in the squad and out of the squad. There's a couple of aspects of the game where we talked about adding, building, slightly tweaking aspects of his game. And to his immense credit, and his coaches at Saracens, he's gone away and worked really hard. And I see some of those changes, see some of those tweaks, and he's done. You can see it by the way he's been playing.
Week 1, you have Ireland in Dublin. I know you beat them last year, but also in 2019, came over and put in a great performance. Do you believe this squad is good enough to go and spoil the Irish party early on?
Well, I think that we go into every single game with the plan to get the result we want, the belief to get the result we want. And this is a group of players that I trust in. This group of players, we've got this squad. It's got such an incredible amount of talent. It is really that they are an ambitious group, and they want to play the game in a way that's a little bit different to how England teams have played previously, and you start seeing that in the last 6 months or so. We want to continue to build that.
Will we see more of that game plan that you're saying at different England?
That's without question. I think England traditionally has been a team that's the big forward pack. Now, what we've seen, and I will say that there's the times where English rugby's been real strong, it's played with pace, played with ball movement, and I think that's what you see in this team now. You see the ball movement, the way that the tries been able to score, and you see the pace we've got on edges now within this team. So you can also look at the back row and the composition which I've selected in that back row. They're players who run, and they run hard, and in this championship you have to do that.
Final one, as a coach, do you feel pressure to be in the hunt come the middle of March, end of March, to win the championship? I
think when you coach in England there is always expectation, always, and that's a really good thing. I think something coaches, players thrive upon. I'd certainly much rather be involved with a team with expectation upon it than a team that doesn't have expectation. Now, so what's our expectation? Go into every game with a plan and a belief to win the game, to get the result we want. I think we've got a really good group of players that I have trust and faith in, and I can't wait to see them get out on the field at the start of this championship.
Super stuff. Thank you.
Thank you.